Snow Patrol. Jimmy Norton's here, man.
Hi, guys.
I am so excited to have you on the show. You have no idea. I'm a huge Opie and
thank
Anthony
you.
fan. Like going way back, because I remember when I worked at K-Rock in New York.
Okay.
When O&A first got to NEW. And I remember there was like this huge battle going on between K-Rock and O&A.
NEW Stern and O&A, yeah.
Yeah, this whole thing going on because Howard wanted to shut up O&A about Howard Stern. Which the funniest part of O&A for me is hearing all the kind of behind-the-scenes stuff that happened during that time. Because you know, as another employee, I didn't get to hear any of that stuff. But the other part that I love about O&A is Jim Norton.
Thank you.
The most brutal stuff comes out of this guy's mouth, and I love it.
You won't hear it here in San Francisco on terrestrial, though. I just found out yesterday they're dumping certain racial references. I'm out of my mind. Are
you serious?
I'm so angry because I understand FCC stuff. You know, you can't drop N-bombs. I understand with race, there's like weird little areas you walk on. But you can't, that's not even an FCC, that's a CBS thing. But they've been dumping it, like I did a Barack Obama joke about something about him being dark but not criminally so. It was something about, like, it was a racist black joke. But it wasn't offensive, like, language-wise. Yeah. And I found out they took it out. I want to set fire to that building. I'm so aggravated that they're chopping up our show. Because we're on in middays. We're replayed here after, you know, the Adam Carolla.
Really? They chop it up?
Yeah, they chop it up and take out offensive racial stuff. Just the fact that somebody's making a politically correct decision on the show, I want to spit in his face. I really do. I want to spit in his face. Yeah, I had to take that joke out. Did you really, faggot? Why? Why?
See what I mean? He gets angry,
But there's no reason for that. You know, we're going to sound awful. The show's going to be horrible. Who's going to laugh at that milquetoast crap?
That's what I see. It's weird enough being on the radio anymore. Post Janet Jackson, like all the stuff that you can and can't do, and like even before that, it was like a really weird line of, well, you can say penis, just not what you want to do with the penis. It's like,
what?
Okay.
We do something on XM called the Dump Report, which is as soon as we go from Free FM to XM, we list what was dumped out of. Yeah. And Al Dukes, who's our dump guy, is actually good because he will list why he dumped you. And he goes, well, because it was a big thing about a retarded guy had two teenagers attack him. And they used a, what's it called, a plumber's snake, which is pretty much what you should do with a retarded guy. And they attacked him with that. But we couldn't do the story on Real Radio because we couldn't describe what he had done. Right. So, I mean, it was very touch and go with what you could say. So certain things we know we can't do on regular radio. We can only do on XM.
But, dude, I love O&A. I get the stink eye every time I bring them up on the station here.
Why?
People have this thing about don't mention the competition. Yeah. First of all, they're not my competition. Right. They're Madden's competition, midday guy.
Madden should be bad.
Even so, even if they were on in mornings, I mean, what's wrong with competition? One. Two, here's Mad. Come on in, man. Here, meet your competition. That's
hi there. How's it going?
That's
pleasure, man. I'm going to kill you. Go ahead. He looks like the bully from My Bodyguard who beat up Adam Baldwin. Hey, that's Moody's bike.
No, but I mean, like, you know, don't mention the competition. Don't mention any other radio stations. The whole thing. But you know, one thing that I've been trying to, dude, you can back me up on this. One thing I've been trying to convince people in San Francisco of since the day that we got here, like someone we are up against, and I got no problem if the show is good and they're doing like cutting edge, cool, you know, stuff for 2006. But you know, these Morning Zoo, Nut Hut,
repugnant,
whack pack type morning shows that are out there, and we got one in here in town. It's called Lamont Tonelli. You've heard the name.
Oh yeah, I think we fought with those guys. I'm not sure. We fought with so many radio shows that hate our guts and we hate them. I don't know, but something tells me we did trash those guys or trashed them.
Lamont Tonelli do this thing. Perhaps you've heard of the concept. It's called Ta-Ta Tuesday, where if you have a sticker, a bone sticker on the back of your car, women will flash you their boobs on Tuesdays.
Can you believe that?
And I've been trying to tell everybody.
Right down there if you need it.
First of all, they would say tatas. Like, oh, it's naughty boy talk. Get away from the wives and have some naughty boy talk. What a couple of douchebags. It's Whip 'em Out Wednesday. It's an Opie and Anthony thing. Everybody knows that, man. Everybody in radio accused everybody of stealing. But Whip 'em Out Wednesday, they started, Opie, long before I got there. It was back, I think, at the AAF days. Yeah. I mean, it's their thing. And everybody knows it's their thing. And, and I think Lycus stole it and did something with it, too. That's phony. Yeah. I don't know if you guys are friends with Lycus.
No.
He's a douche. Oh, yeah, talking this voice all the time. Yeah.
Dude, who likes that guy, man? Like, he seems so angry against everybody. Like, that guy can never get laid. He's always ripping on chicks and about how terrible it is and women are just out for your money and whatever. Hey, dude, that might be true, but shut up.
Yeah, but look at you. They should. Should they sleep with you on merit, you fatso with sunglasses? I can understand if it was like Brad Pitt arguing they only want my money, but it's like, you fat middle-aged pig, what do you expect? You're not getting laid on merit, dummy. If it wasn't for money, you would get nothing. Well, I realized
See?
it wasn't on XM at the last second. You would get nothing. That's not my idea of a punchline. Believe me, you would go home empty-handed.
This is why I love Jim Norton, man. Just brutal, politically incorrect, and there's nothing wrong with jokes, man. That's the thing. It's like, I mean, you know, as a comic, you're on stage at a comedy club. Just because you have a microphone, you can get away with saying the most dirty, rotten, politically incorrect, racist things, right?
Yes. As long as you're doing it, as long as the point is to be funny with it, yeah,
right.
of course.
But you do that on the radio, even with the same premise, to be funny, and people, they want to jump down your throat and, you know, get up on your face about it, and that's one thing I like about you, man. You just don't care.
No, I really don't, because if people don't like me, I don't care if they come to the show. It's not. I don't want you there if you're not going to enjoy it. You should. I should represent what I do accurately, because then if you don't enjoy it, you won't come. Why waste your money? Why waste my time? Because if you heckle me, I'm going to be horrible to you. I'm not going to play with you. I don't think it's cute and funny that you're chiming in. I'm going to wish you AIDS and send you home, and you're going to hate me and complain to the manager, and that's going to make the whole crowd uncomfortable.
So, dude, real quick, we got to wrap up, but 10 o'clock. Man, I could have had him all morning. I got like a million questions. But what's up with Lucky Louie? We had Louis C.K. in here. We love the show. And then when Lou was here last time, he was saying how he was working on something with a cable network. He couldn't say what it was, but then we heard it fell through. What's the deal?
They canceled it. And again, I know it sounds like just bitching, but we had very good numbers. The critics hated us, and HBO buckled. It makes me sick. Because
of critics? I mean, isn't it about viewers?
Of course it is. Well, they're used to critical acclaim, man. They got The Wire, they have The Sopranos, Sex and the City, Curb Your Enthusiasm. They only have things that critics love. Yeah. And this was the first thing I think that they were really attacked on hard. I mean, the comeback they canceled because the critics hated it.
Yeah.
But we had a good enough viewers to earn a second season. They just didn't give it to us. And there's nothing we can do about it. It stinks. It makes me really angry. I'm not happy with it. I think it was a horrible decision.
Yeah.
I mean, they're a great network. I mean, they did put us on, and they do have some of the best shows on TV. But they buckle to the critics, and it's a bad move.
That's crap, dude.
Yeah, I agree. It stinks.
That was a great show. So there's no chance.
But what about shopping it around?
Yeah, is the cable deal that he was alluding to when he was here, is that dead at this point?
I honestly don't know.
That was like 2 months ago.
Because I know certain things. Oh, what am I doing? Put my fingers. Sure. There's certain things that you can't. HBO wouldn't sell it to certain ones because they would see them as competition.
Yeah.
Comedy Central, if they got it, I don't think that they would know what to do with it. I'm sure they would make it be softer.
Like FX would be a great.
I would love to go to FX because they allow you to do a lot of language stuff.
Yeah.
But I'm guessing HBO would view them as competition of some sort. Because of
isn't everybody competition though? I mean,
at this
really,
point,
TV's TV.
But so HBO canceled the show, but yet they still own rights to the show?
Well, no, yeah, sure, yeah. Nobody wants to sell a show and be made to look bad. Nobody wants to have a show leave their network and become a hit somewhere else. And they go, oh, aren't we dopes? So you'd have to sell it and go, look, we think that this is a good show. It's just not for us. Let's hope it succeeds here. Yeah. And then that works for everybody. I'm like an aggressive white creep. But thank you guys for having me on. I'm babbling at 10:05.
Jimmy Norton, this weekend at Cobb's Comedy Club tonight. 8 and 10 tomorrow, 8 and 10:15. Eatabullet.com is his website.
Yes,
and,
or MySpace.
CobbsComedyClub.com. Yeah, what's your MySpace?
MySpace.com, Jim Norton.
Jim Norton. All right. Well, Jim, thanks for coming in.
Thank you, guys.